Welcome to the Tychy Ice Arena. We are here. It's game 3. It is time. We've been waiting for months for this game. Are you ready for it, Rob?
I'm ready for it, Rob. Yep, really looking forward to it.
Looking at the two teams tonight, they're pretty well matched. Shots on goal, 1 in 4 for Tychy at the minute are going in with that big 26-0 victory for them in the first game, and 1 in 5 for Coventry. So they're pretty well matched. What about the power play, Rob?
Yeah, Rob, as you said, the power play is virtually the same as ours, if not the same. They've scored a couple of short-handed goals. That was against Belgrade, who we know were the poorest side out of the 4. So yeah, we're very well matched, Rob. Moving on to penalties, Tychy have taken 6 more penalty minutes than the Blaze over 2 games. It's not a lot over 2 games, but it could be a key factor tonight. Absolutely. Chuck will be telling the boys to keep the discipline, keep the heads. It's going to be a volatile environment in there, and the boys have got to be calm. Looking at the stats over breakfast this morning, you take out the Belgrade game and both teams are evenly matched across the board except for the net minding. That has to be a key area tonight. Yeah, and we know we've got one of the best net minders in the Elite League, so we're going to be there or thereabouts with him. Let's hope he does a good job for us, Stewie. Moving on to the Blaze, onto the Blaze key players for tonight. Who have you got down, Rob? Well, I've picked out Neil Trim. He's our top goal scorer in this tournament. Trim has looked really confident. We know he's got a good skill level from what we've seen last year and this year already for us. But the guy's full of confidence, he's buzzing, and I think he's going to score a couple hopefully tonight for us. I've also picked out Kyle Tanaka. I think he's going to do a slightly different job than what he's done in the last 2 games. Back to the agitator role that we know he can fulfil. Get under the skins of Tychy, wind them up, get the crowd going for us. And hopefully draw some penalties and then get on the power play, and that's where we'll score some goals. And lastly, the obvious one is Stewie. We need him to stand on his head. We know he can do it. I look back to the playoff final last year. He's our backbone and he can lead us to victory tonight. Moving on, Tychy have a lot of scoring from their D-line if you look at the stats. Blaze haven't got so much of that, maybe because Josh Godfrey has not been playing. You've been with the team, Rob. What's the current injury situation with Josh? I've been speaking to Josh since we've been here virtually every day, getting an update from him, and the good news is he thinks he's going to hopefully be able to get through a whole game. Fisher's there and I think he will still cover, but Josh is every day he's got better and better, and he looks like he's going to start and he's going to give it a good go. Reading the programme tonight, the Tychy captain says that the fans will be a massive key for them. We've been here for 2 games and the noise is deafening. They have to be a factor tonight. Yeah, it's a bit like going into Cardiff, isn't it? We know what it's like there, and this won't be much different. They'll be loud, they'll be on players' backs, on Stewie's back, like I said, just in Cardiff. But we'll be okay. It's worth noting as well that 2 of the top 4 scorers for Tychy's team are on their 4th line. I believe you've had a look at him, Robert. It's number 77. I couldn't pronounce his name. Good luck if you can. I think we should stick with 77, Rob. Matthias Biprosic, I think. Oh, nice. That's a good call. I'll give it a go. He's 6'2", 24 years old. He's got a contract here until he's 2018. He's well thought of. He's come through the Polish Youth Academy, 18s, 20s. Now he's in the Poland full team. He's going to be a handful. He's going to be a handful. And it's really worth noting as well, Tychy have 4 lines of hockey. The Blaze only have 3. They've played 2 games. Are the guys getting tired? They've had a long day's rest. It should be okay for them, but you never know. I don't think they're going to be too tired, Rob. You know, they'll be up for it. If they get tired, the adrenaline kicks in. They're all professionals, and we'll be okay. It's worth noting as well that the Tychy netminder, Gigardi, he actually took a hit last night, and he's a little bit ginger on the ice, and that's hopefully could work in the Blaze favour tonight. Even if he does not play, they have Kozowski, who played in Cardiff. I think that's how you say his name. And the Blaze know him well. He was pretty good when he played for Cardiff. Yeah, absolutely. He's a decent backup, and whoever plays for them, we've got to score past them. Moving on to the 3 key elements for the game tonight. I've got down discipline. You have to stay out of the box. We have the German referee from the first game. He was pretty good. The guy that's been in charge for the Tychy games, some of his calls for me personally have a little bit ropey, but if we can stay out of the box and stay on the good side of the German referee, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I think we've got the better referee of the 2. Obviously it's the last game, that's why they've chucked him in. But yeah, like you said before, discipline is something Webber always says, you know, keep your discipline, keep your heads, and the rewards will come. And it's worth noting, I say keep Tychy to the outside. If you can keep them to the outside of the hash marks and taking their shots, Brian Stewart's going to have a much better chance of keeping them out. They like to rush the middle. Yeah, absolutely, and like I said, Chuck likes to keep them out wide. We'll back Stewie. If they're shooting from out there, we'll back Stewie to save them from there. So yeah, let's hope that happens. And we keep mentioning his name, Brian Stewart. Both goalies on the teams in a game like this are going to be the 3rd key element to the game. Absolutely, Rob, yeah, absolutely. Stewie's the key man for us. If he stands on his head, as I said earlier, stands on his head, 0-1 goal, something like that, we'll take that. The fans are starting to make their way back in after the first game is finished. Worth noting, Dunneria won that 10-1, so Partizan do get the wooden spoon. Blaze fans are on their way in. We are ready, they're ready. Let's do this, Blaze.